We really welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. Every Thursday, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Regardless what's going on, if you rock with BRP, if you rock with anything that's going on in this community, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, shout somebody out on social media. You know what it is. Interesting enough, it was August of 2020. I had to find the video. It was the first video that we did with We Luv Wrestling. That was a part one from their podcast Love series, and we never did an official part two. I don't know why it was. I think it was part one because when Black Rasslin is in the building, if you say we're going to talk for 20 minutes, you're going to get a 45 hour long conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know how to talk. So I think we stopped the conversation in hopes of pulling up again and having another conversation in the future. But realistically, it just turned into being down. Like I want to say after that conversation, we kind of just kept talking, right?
Yo, we got on there. Shout out to Cuz. Just got off the horn with Cuz.
Salute. Peace to the chat. Peace to everybody in the chat.
Peace to Rattler Steve. Shout out to Creek. Shout out to Pete. Shout out to everybody in this bitch. Joe Dixon. You already know. Yeah. Yo, when we first got the call to come on We Luv Wrestling.
Yeah.
We Luv Wrestling. We got the call and shit. And the motherfucker say, y'all got what, 45 minutes, an hour, something like that. And niggas was like, all right, we got a hard out. Pause.
Good pause.
Niggas get into a conversation. Look up, it's 2 hours later.
Facts. Nah, facts. That's what happens.
My good brother KING TRÉD says, oh, we gonna have a part two. Nigga, we don't give a fuck what the part is. We here.
Right, yeah. At a certain point, we just talking.
We just in there shooting the shit because I think it went something like, because we was on there with Danielle. Shout out to Danielle.
Peace of Danielle.
Pretty Hills.
Facts.
City Meals. We was on there with City Meals, and like the introduction phase between us and Terry. I'm gonna call him Terry because this is what we got the beefing over.
Yes. Yeah.
The introduction between us and Terry, we was like, we knew. You know how it is when we love, when you know it's love in the room.
Right.
You don't really need the introductions. We going off the rip. It's off the launch pad.
Fact.
And we just from there, it was this. Immediately. You know how, like, let's keep it a buck. Cuz the one that's gone, the mayor. Cuz is gonna be the one that's gonna be open to everything. Cal is gonna be the most I guess he's gonna steer where we go, even on your show. He's gonna steer where we go, and then I'm gonna come in and say, fuck all this bullshit. And then
but the original bull in the China shop.
The facts.
But from the rip, it was this.
Right. Always.
For sure.
Now, I don't know where that turned. I don't know what that, like, what the next step was, because I feel like we just did stuff. Like I was going through the YouTube, and because I remember there was one day they were doing the like the 2020 year in review, and he was doing like clips with all the different podcasts. I want to say he told us a minute. I want to. It was some absurd short amount of time, and that video is like 8 minutes long because
how say, yo, give me a minute, man, get the fuck out of here and don't curse.
Listen, we love you guys, right? And it's weird that I'm saying this, but if you call us and say, "Don't curse," we're gonna ask a question immediately. Like what? Like, all right, so we're not gonna say it's not gonna happen. We've done it, right? But like, because "don't curse" includes not saying like nigga too, and you know us, like we are niggas. So, and when we asked our question, we like, listen, how sincere is that? Please don't cuss. Is it please don't cuss or do not cuss? Right. Because if it's please, I'm sorry.
Yeah, those are two different situations.
We're gonna let these fly, man. And like, yo, it was never a question of you think y'all can. Like, you sure you gonna make it? Nah. When he hit the line, you already knew what it was. We was there for sure.
Of course.
You ain't gotta ask twice. Even if you ain't asked, we was there.
Right. Always trying to figure it out. He would hit up about it was them Naptown shows. I think that was when I first heard about Naptown, when he was paying to get the kids to get into the show. Like, he was sponsoring the rows for the kids in the shows, and I was like, Naptown sounds amazing. But then I looked on the site and I'm like, it was a whole and then come to find out, like, he was like damn near sponsoring a whole group of kids to go to the show.
We didn't know. Niggas was like, man, it's your show?
Right, like, what's going on here?
Give us, like, yo, get 15 kids in, get 20 kids in. That's on, man, please. You
get
ain't
the
got
kids to the show.
I said, don't ask if this what it is. We buying the tickets. That's off the strength.
Right.
We don't know who on the show. We ain't care.
Get the kids to the show.
Yeah.
That's just what he did, though. Because if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, it means that we love wrestling.
We love wrestling.
Right. No.
It's so simple. It's really so simple. But the thing is, he lived it. Because I also remember when I really started to realize how many matches he had.
It was a running joke.
It was it reminded me of Boys in the Hood, where he was like, oh, he got more comics than a motherfucker. Like, that was the thing. Like, he got more matches than a motherfucker, because he did. But like, that one day he was like, look at my YouTube, and he had his phone up and he just started scrolling, and I saw it was all unreleased stuff. None of this stuff was live, and it was just matches. And I'm gonna show you a picture.
Yo, I was so mad at this nigga, yo.
Cause Naptown put this picture up.
I'm mad at this nigga, yo.
Naptown put this picture up. It's really, because this, I assume this was him at the shows, sitting in the crowd. What's in his hand? He got his phone in landscape. He's getting the footage. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then you would look, and if you go on We Luv Wrestling right now, some of the last shit up there is a whole John Moxley speech after he won the IWGP World Heavyweight title. Like, it wasn't just I'm grabbing all them. There was like a lot of important shit that was popping up on it just because, again, he was there.
Cal, I know you recall, we had a conversation with this nigga. We were having a conversation like around this time of year. If y'all don't know, we spoke heavy. We all spoke heavy at least once or twice a week around this time of year. And it was a conversation that we were having, and it was a video up. I think it was Impact Wrestling, and his video was more clear than the television broadcast. And niggas was like, yo, check this out, yo.
Right.
They gonna sue your ass.
Facts.
He's like, yo, this is my footage. I'm like, nah, nigga. There's no way this is your like that was the norm.
He was there.
Which is absolutely insane, yo.
He would just be there, you know what I'm saying? But it was genius, because it's his content. Like, there were points where he couldn't. The problem was he couldn't post a lot of stuff because you can't. There's situations, especially with indie promotions, you look away if you're posting stuff before they post their stuff.
Right.
But if he wanted to, and I'm not talking about just here's 4 hours from my phone. Nah, he got edited matches with the bug on there and everything, so you knew who was in the match, the date, what show it was. Like, again, it was just the passion,
integrity.
Yeah. Yep.
It's
That's the
people with
word.
integrity. And the just to see that this motherfucker is so many fucking people. I say this shit wherever I am. It's so many fucking people
He did it.
that this nigga has. He might not have birthed you, but he damn sure nourished you, and he built you. He helped get you to wherever the fuck you going, or wherever you got to. He had a hand in that shit.
Facts.
And it's just fucking amazing. You would always say it like, yo, who fucking matches you got this week? I would hit this nigga and like, yo, do you know so and so? He was like, yeah, man, they was just on the show. And
like, that would be the thing. They were just on a.
Yeah, she was just on the show. They had a face off. I'm like, huh? I just heard about this nigga 16 minutes ago. And he was like, yeah, they was on the show 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
About 2 years ago, I saw him down in Florida. Yeah, that's what it would be. He Sky Blue is one of those ones. I didn't know who Sky Blue was until I saw her on his IG feed. Just because, and she went after Terry passed. Actually, I feel bad. After Tré D passed, this one time I said Terry, he replied back to me with my government name. I said, all right, King Tré D, I can't. I understand.
Listen, I could never remember to call him Trey. I'm
never.
Yeah, and you know whose fault it was?
Oh yeah, it's always his.
I do.
Turn.
I'm talking because it's my family.
I understand.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm talking to this nigga. This is the first time we in person together. And I'm talking to Terry. I'm talking to Cuz like it's Cuz. And he like, I'm like, man, bitch, get the fuck out. He's like, wait. Is that how you talk?
Lawrence
and I
crazy.
Said,
no.
Is it Lawrence?
Lawrence is funny. That's a funny guess. That's a real funny guess. I could be
Larry.
Lawrence.
What's up with Larry?
Charles is even for
Charles is a funny guess as well.
Just this.
Somebody over there know my name.
Who? Loud. No, that's his son. That's his son.
That's the
Loud
boy.
is his son.
That's the boy.
Man, I just thinking about this shit, man. And I don't mean to jump the gun, Cal. Cause just thinking it's people that's thinking outside of his family.
Right.
You know what I mean? We all feel like we have a piece, like we own a piece of them. So we feel like we're family, but we talking about his family. Like we devastated. Like we going through it. You dig what I'm saying? I've known Brother Trey for 5 years. 6 years. We talking about his family. Like, yo, keep the family in mind. Give the family the time. Give them the respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But show your love. You know what I mean? Don't not show your love, but give them the time and respect. And show your love. Send your condolences, all that shit, man. Is your government Carlton? Pardon.
No. I mean, I'm because it was a bit of a serious moment. I was easing up off the joke post for a second. But listen, if just to let folks know, don't nobody want to talk about no arm drags tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I don't want to, you know what I mean? Nigga get punched in the stomach, take it back. I don't want to talk about none of that, right? If y'all niggas want to hop on here with us and share some memories, DM at Black Rasslin. We'll shoot you the link, and please feel free to hop on us. But his actual name is Charles Joseph Tay. So you know what I mean? Yeah. So we used to call him Chuck Joe.
Chuck Joe.
Yeah, Chuck Joe is Cuz's real name. And
Chuck Joe.
Yeah, Chuck Joe used to get beatings in the Red Maximum. The Red Maximum is actually a real thing, by the way.
That was Super. But what was it? I don't remember. Anyway,
Carlton.
Carlton's
We got a cousin
crazy.
named Carlton, actually.
Piece of DDM. How you doing, DDM?
Hey, D.
Hey y'all, I ain't want to interrupt. I know
Nah. We come
different
here
time
right
tonight.
Yeah.
now. No, we here right now.
No, it's peace. It's all peace, man.
I do want to say, brother Fam, do you know where they are in the draft right now?
I don't know. I just saw the folks down 295's pick.
What number were they?
2. They were number 2.
Oh, so we got time. We'll
What draft is it?
NFL.
The Army.
Oh,
They come and get you. They come and get you.
so it's the NFL draft.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
I like to watch, but I don't know about that. Okay.
So what, brother Big Loud is
That's funny.
what brother Big Loud is referring to is that as we know, the owner of AEW is also the son of the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are picking at number 17.
Right.
So we are on. I in my whole life, I need this nigga to be selling that injury at the NFL draft. Like, I'm gonna be honest, DDM, Mimi. If he shows up with a neck brace at the NFL draft, I will fight y'all over him. I'm just saying. That's my nigga now.
Oh,
If
I
he
have
show
no problem with Mother
If he show up to the NFL draft with a neck brace, the goddamn, you know what I mean? The Kevin Nash, you know what I mean?
How the fuck did we get here? Dude, how you fucking arm drags and drop kicks, nigga?
Yeah,
I'm talking about the NFL draft. I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah,
I think he should do that. I think that's fine. I don't have a problem with Mother Khan. He is who he is.
He is, and if that nigga shows up,
he better.
Even if we can't, it sounds like you're in a wind tunnel when I watch your show. But hey,
he shows up.
All right.
Pick 6 Cal is amazing. Giants on the clock after Giants.
What?
So again, if it's anybody that wants to hop on,
No,
Yes.
for real. Shoot a DM.
DM us on all of the socials.
I'm trying to think of what else I learned.
We will play the Grammys music.
Yeah, like this is all right. So it's congregation's rules, right? We're gonna give you a couple minutes. If you wilding or you start to run long, we love you, right? Let's start with love, but we're gonna play the music on you, and then you know what I mean. And then if I did it. So, you know what I'm saying? Anybody gets Sandman up here tonight, my apologies, I love you. But you tell it too much or you said something wrong, you know what I mean? I'm not just being honest, you know what I mean?
Listen, I cut people off in my spaces. I don't even want them.
That's true. Just cut the mic on the motherfucker and toss him off stage.
Facts. Mimi be ready too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 'cause you ain't got no time, but I'm sorry. What you about to say?
I'm thinking this one of the few people I done sat around and smoked Black Miles with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Jared?
hell yeah. Hell yeah. So you know the type of individuals those are.
Facts.
Those
Yeah.
those are family members, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Cousins.
And just seeing the nigga seeing the brother the last time we seen him, that was peace. Knowing that we were, you know what I mean, conversations about how we was getting ready.
Yeah, for the work.
Yeah, to put in some work, but we know the brothers relaxing,
right,
resting up right now, so can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
Where's our guest? What the fuck?
You asking me? I don't know.
Sorry, motherfucker.
The mics be open. The mics do be open. I don't do
How
good
you
with.
feel, man? You got anything? Anything you remember about Big outside of when we caught him at the show during COVID or right after COVID? We caught him at the show.
Hold on, we're gonna get back to that because that was just a special day in general. We do have a guest on the line. One of those wrestling girls. Shout out to Sister Krista B.
Hey, Krista.
Hi. Hey, Coco Puff.
Cocoa Puff is in the building.
I've heard that a lot. It's been a long time.
Put Cocoa Puff right there.
Hi guys.
Oh, what's going on?
What you had? Put your nose ring in?
Outstanding.
Hi, Krista.
You had to put it. That's what
You can't hear us?
Mom?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was listening to y'all on YouTube, so that's
Oh.
and I'm like, what am I delayed?
Turn your radio down.
Nah, facts,
Down.
Yeah, I turned it down. I turned it off. How you all feeling? Thank you guys for having me up here.
I voted down.
You didn't because I texted you directly.
Outstanding.
I've been doing that a lot lately.
Outstanding.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's not. That's no tea.
I've been doing that a lot lately. Yeah, I wanted to come up here because the last time we were all together was when we were talking about you guys' BRP 50 and Trey was on the stream with us. Hey.
Oh, that's right. That's
yeah.
right.
And at first I didn't know like he was a part of it. So I was just like, oh, okay. So they got a guest who brought a guest. Okay, I didn't know. But Trey was an amazing individual. Like I said earlier in the comments, he definitely gave P and I the platform to, just explain who we are. Very early on in our Those Wrestling Girls career, very early on, he was like, I've been following y'all. I think at this point it's been like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. And I'm just like, really? Because we putting out shows every 3 months or something at this point because we had to get our stuff together. Right. But just to even have him notice, and we're fairly new compared to the other podcasters that was out there, and for him to give us space to be ourselves and just be who we are, for us to be like in this space right now, and then even seeing him just 2 weeks ago, and it was still, the love has never changed. Mm-hmm. And who he was like on streams is who he is in person. So RIP to Trey. My condolences is definitely with your family. And we definitely have to keep this wrestling stuff going. Like, we all we got at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think it's important to kind of realize that, like, and I've had this conversation with Cal, lovely, is that we got to close the ranks at this point. So this is the opportunity where Trey would never be able to be replaced, right?
Facts.
But it's now the links, all this, so a lot of people, it be some things going on in the background of these, the little community or whatever. Listen, there's a void, there's a huge void, right? And we have to teach each other how to try to fill this. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm all the way over here in Maryland and they doing something all the way over in Indiana or whatever, we have to all figure out how do those people get covered? How do those people get pushed in the right direction? How do these people, you know what I'm saying? We have to push, the way he pushed women and held women up. This is all stuff that now falls on us. So, shout out to Kristen for coming on, but she really kind of illustrates one of our first priorities now is there's work to be done, and we got to do it, and we got to click up in the right way. You know what I'm saying? To make sure who needs to be uplifted and pushed, get uplifted and pushed.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's been the thing. It was all right. So I was Tuesday night. I was ready to go to bed. I've been tired. It was 9:20, something like that. But I was like, nah, Trick's about to wrestle, and Trick may be doing his 1-2.
Yeah.
And I think Dragunov may have just started walking to the ring when I got word of what was going on. And it really could have been a situation where it was like, all right, party done, night's over, we got to go to bed. But me and this one had a conversation about it maybe a day or two later. It's like, I know knowing him, the way he worked, the way he did what he did to make sure that you had the Janai Kai video, had the Renegade Twins video, had the Sky Blue video, knew what was going on backstage or going on during SmackDown, because he was right there next to the walk in on the ramp, because that's just what he did. Like, he had all of that, and he kept doing that. So excuse my friends, the fuck was I gonna do? Not sit here and get the images of Trick Williams winning the NXT championship? Like, damn it. Tré D was probably looking at me, nigga, you better do this damn screen grab real quick and then take your ass to bed. Like, it's like Brother Fam said, it's work that's got to be done, and it's going to take about 4, 5, 6 Black Rasslin podcasts and those Wrestling Girl podcasts and Wrestling Realm podcasts and all them to try and fill the void that's lost with Tré D not being there anymore.
I know just knowing, just in conversation with him, that his response to you not doing any work is gonna be for little old me. Right. He gonna be like, not for me.
Right.
You gotta get back on it. It's people that need your help.
Thanks.
And I'm not saying that we are the X-Men or whoever, but
it's not just us.
It's not. Everybody needs to. They need us out there, just like we need him. They need us.
We need each other.
We got to get to it. We got to get back to it. Like Lovely just said, what it was from the beginning. We got to get back to what it was from the beginning. So, that's for sure.
Take it back to the pandemic.
Yeah, I think that's crazy, because that's when everybody started figuring out who was who. My cousin had a weird beard. It was a lot going on doing that.
It was a weird beard and those hats.
Oh.
I'm not gonna find a photo, but it was always a.
I found a photo with the hats.
Oh, see,
I have it on my phone. I do.
Hey, do you remember? I can pull a plug on your.
No, I said I was gonna send it, but I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. We on good terms.
Please don't send
not.
There may be.
Right now we are.
No, we really not.
Okay.
Let me send this private chat to get your ass up out of here.
He can pull the plug. He just has to ask somebody to do it, right?
Yo, can y'all remember the first wrestler? Y'all remember I seen them on We Luv Wrestling. I seen them on King TRÉ D page. Like, who's the first? Do y'all remember, or who I guess was impactful? Like, you God dang, yo, put me on.
The very first, the first one that I can really recall was, I think it was AQA.
Okay.
Shout out to AQA from Reality Wrestling. But the ones that I saw that was the first ones that I saw that was really gone was the Renegades.
Yeah.
I was about to say that too. The Renegade Twins. Yep.
Shout out to the Renegades, man.
Shout out to the Renegades.
Yeah.
Because I remember Mimi talking about. Mimi was like, they got the Jordans, they got the handshake, that's all stuff that I could. A lot of this shit you can only see it if you're glued to IWTV, the independent wrestling streaming service, or if you're there all the time. So, but when it comes to the point where Black Rasslin is saying, hey, we want to have the Renegade Twins on. a lot of the time your salute. A lot of the time your research is all right. Here's the 2 and 3 interviews that We Love Wrestling have been doing over the last couple years to kind of understand, what these people are about. And you may even have some matches up there but again, it was, and I saw Lovely saying in the chat, it was always about putting the wrestlers on. It was never about him.
This how fly this shit was. Shout out to Squishy. We need to get your information.
Word.
This how fly this motherfucker was. He would say, yo, I put the word in for y'all. And then they would go off when he gives the word, we super good. Right. We super good because they trusted his ass that much. Mm-hmm. That goes back to show you the type of character a motherfucker has. Mm-hmm. That somebody's gonna say, nah, I'm gonna go off his word before I even respond to anything that you got going on. Fair. And when he say, nah, these my people, like he vouched for that. Mm-hmm. Like anybody that he vouched for that I did not know, I knew they was good people. Like, okay, they good, they official. And the same and vice versa. When he vouched for Black Rasslin, we was super good. Right. Mm-hmm.
And I think there's something to say because other than black people, it was women, right? Yes. And there's something to be said about making women safe and feel safe. And I think that tells you everything that kind of, you know what I'm saying? That needs to be said because that also needs to be something we also push. Black all day, but also make these women feel safe, hold these women to the same regard. Yes, in the same regard as these guys, and understanding, fam, a wrestler is a wrestler at some point. Right. Whoever putting on the best matches, whoever's doing the best thing, you know what I'm saying? They need to be uplifted, man, and that's what Tré was doing, and that is what we are burdened with doing now. This is what we need to do.
Right. It's not gonna be easy either.
No, it's not supposed to be.
Good luck. Shit, good luck to us. We it's 50 season. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, and that's another part of it. I mean, it over the years that after the 50, which is totally we would get the 50 done, and then Tré D would say, all right, I'll let y'all know who y'all one pick could be for the after the 50 because I got these other spots. Yeah, I mean, hey,
I'm like, fam, are you talking to me? He's like, yeah, you get one. What the fuck? What?
He was so nice. He let me take one of his picks because I said that's gonna be my. I was like, that's who I was gonna pick. He said, "Hey, you got it."
Yes, my God, man.
That's the one cool thing, man. Is Tré was on some. Now you see me, now you don't, like Ghostface Killer. Like the ill part about We Love Wrestling is We Love Wrestling wasn't white, it wasn't black, it wasn't a man, it wasn't a woman. It was just folk that love wrestling. And I think he ain't need that credit because the wrestling spoke for itself.
Facts. Facts. It's crazy. You could go like you could sit up there and say, yo, you looking for the newest, the latest, greatest. Go ahead, check their show because you about to see this motherfucker on somebody else's show in about 6 months.
Right.
Do remember this interview because they gone.
He did that with My World. I mean, like, and My World just like really started blowing up.
My World Wrestling for 16 days.
Right.
You get on We Love Wrestling, and it's.
He knew what it was. He saw it.
Yeah, he could see it.
And it was always fun because we're talking a lot of indie wrestling, but I always liked when We Love Wrestling would go live. Because Tré D would be able to talk whatever happened on SmackDown, whatever happened on he consumed so much wrestling. It was having those conversations or hear him having those conversations was always fun as well because the man's mind for the sport of the art of pro wrestling was clearly there. Kind of surprised he didn't that That man could have ran if Tré D ran a pro wrestling organization.
Or a battle rap league.
A battle rap league.
Yeah, he was on the battles too.
He was on.
Yeah, he was on the battles too.
He was on the Jordans. I do want to
trash rappers. But
why you say that?
He liked some of the bullshit. I'm sorry.
You say I don't know. I don't know which rappers you refer to, so I'm not.
Some bullshit. I ain't gonna. I don't want to see him at the next wrestling event and get to tussling.
He's looking at you like
get to tussling in Brooklyn somewhere. God damn it!
Why it had to be Brooklyn?
Because you know.
Because that's where we tussle.
Because y'all know how to say.
Damn,
right. Or hyper aggressive. There's too much red meat in Brooklyn. That's the problem. That's what it is.
Maybe gonna stab somebody in the stomach with an AEW microphone.
Gonna throw pennies out the car, niggas.
And maybe they'll fall right if they get stabbed with an AEW microphone.
What you mean? This is a perfect fall.
That was horrible.
See,
that's a perfect fall.
Yo, I don't like nothing about the picture.
Nothing at all.
Why?
Hey, listen, it all pays off if he show up tonight with that goddamn.
Again,
he got the arm Addison neck brace. I don't know what y'all niggas talking about. That's my cousin now.
He better.
It's already cuz man. It's already cuz man. Been cuz man since the summer. You know what I'm saying? I found that out this summer. But
wow.
I felt like the Towers is ridiculous.
Wow.
I saw Shasta Lovely in the chat. I saw that she had posted that they're doing a balloon release for Tré D. If you wanted to release your balloons this Saturday, the 27th at 4:20 Eastern Standard Time, salute. Get some.
You gotta be blue.
Gotta get Carolina blue is what she said in the tweet specifically. Record you doing that, send them over, and show some love. Show some love for real.
Show some love. Go out there. I could be a little bit off, but make sure you keep your eye out to get you a We Luv Wrestling, some merchandise.
Yeah.
Keep your eye out for that.
That's it. I mean, shit. It was always he had the hat.
Yeah,
with the logo on it.
Yeah, I wanted one of them.
That's what I said.
This a 1-on-1. Like, you sorry, you can't send me no hat.
I don't know
how
what
many
he was.
people have had that exact conversation.
the irony. Yeah. Wait, hold up.
This nigga.
Yeah, the irony of
nigga like me, man.
This one. Happy belated birthday, but that's you.
Nah, yo, this not about me. This about this no hat. I'm upset about that. I got the shirts, but I ain't getting no hat.
You want to say it? Come through. You know what I'm saying?
We on Pro Wrestling Tees.
Yeah.
Do us a huge favor. Skip the Patreon. I mean, don't skip the Patreon. Skip the super chats today. Take your super chat money over to Pro Wrestling Tees. Get you a We Luv Wrestling tee. Shout out. All the proceeds going to Jordan, his son Jordan. Do us that favor. You want to show us love? You in the chat. You give us the like. If you give us the like, you could put a couple dollars in there for son.
Yeah,
please do.
I'm gonna drop the link in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely.
And please do. Everybody, go ahead, go out there and grab your We Luv Wrestling shirt, man. Why you let them balloons go?
Facts. Yeah. And if you have a shirt, let the balloons go.
Facts.
With the shirt on.
Facts. Go ahead, represent, man. Show them that you show you the love that you showing in the chat, the love that you showing on Twitter, on your social medias. Go out there and do a solid for them.
Facts. Big facts. Salute to y'all.
Laura, what size shirt you need? We're gonna get you the right size shirt. What'd you wear? You can walk around trying to get a baby fat tee. Got it. Size is that?
Not the whole the top. I remember.
Yeah,
I remember
the ice cream. The
constriction. That sounds crazy.
Y'all remember one of Doc D's dream panels a couple of years ago. Sitting on the panel, and Dino was down front, right? And Dino was down front.
He had his stomach on,
which that's very funny, with a We Luv Wrestling shirt on. And mind you, of course, it's BlurCon is July, right? So this is right after the list. Right. And sitting up there with the SWA, he got the medals, and he had made the list. And I just always remember, like, hold on, the nigga in the We Luv Wrestling shirt got something to say, and that nigga came and cut a whole promo one time, like, man, you know what I mean? You see these medals, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then he said, you see who I'm supported by, you know I'm official, man. And I was like, God dang, Tré got reach.
Well, I mean, again, that's what. Once word hit, I mean, it was shouts to Big Swole. Swole dropped a tweet, and then there was a lot of devastation, but over like that 24, 36 hours, it was so much of the pro wrestling community sending their love and their condolences, and it again echoing a lot of the stuff. Darius Carter's, sharing stuff. Everybody was really just showing love because you have to. I don't know how you can't.
Every promotion, I'm seeing independent promotions from everywhere throwing it up there. That speaks volumes. That shows you the character.
What type of man?
Shows you the type of person that we dealing with.
Because this is. I mean, let's keep it a bill. Like, this is a real, boys and girls club type of situation. Like, this is everybody's clicked up, everybody's got their little buddies, you know what I'm saying, and everybody's got the little niggas that they hate on the same way. Man, I ain't never seen niggas hate on Tré. You know what I mean? He was always like the guy who's like, come over here, look.
I don't see how it wasn't possible, yo. It
Like,
really wasn't possible.
He's dope. Put him on your show. Hurry up.
Right.
Hey, your match is gonna be crazy when y'all next week, y'all two.
I can tell you.
Yeah,
like, told Littlefoot, like, she about to bust your ass, Littlefoot. I'm happy you on the card, but she gonna bust your ass.
You better be ready.
Well, goddamn,
you better be ready.
Thank you for the support, nigga.
But I mean, hey, you gotta know. You gotta know when you're about to get your ass kicked. I guess
that's a fact.
And I'd rather somebody tell me about that. Yeah, guys. Shit, tell me before. Prepare me.
That's what I'm saying. It's rather than tell somebody tell you after you got your ass whipped.
Facts. Wait, Vaughn said he saw Tré interview Daniel Bryan. That was actually the other thing. I mean, I normally associate Doc D with the photos of people on their birthdays and whatnot, but Tré D had like a very extensive collection of whoever was being celebrated. He had a photo with that motherfucker at some point in time. So he had all the matches.
He had every match.
Name a match. He had it.
Yeah, he had every match.
He had it.
All the niggas that's upcoming and all the niggas that already made it to where they was going.
He already got
the niggas that's done being where they were.
Right on the phone.
Yeah, he made me want to get outside more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you start realizing, hey, look, it's cool to watch on TV, but let's get in the mix and let's go see these folks, touch these people, and be out here and be, I guess, be available for the people to be like, yo, y'all doing this. I need y'all to you know what I'm saying, further what I'm doing. You got to get outside to let people know you do that. Like, there's a difference, man. These boxes is cool. I love being on here every week and talking what we talk in these boxes. But when we get outside, like Tré was outside, and you really start to build these relationships, listen, you can meet a nigga in on the internet 100,000 times, but when you get in front of them and it's this, and there's an actual, you know what I mean, you build bonds and connections. It's the way he really pointed. Like, for me, he was the nigga that pointed me to, like, yeah, you gotta get outside, man. You have to get outside. You gotta go talk to these people. You gotta go.
And you was already mixy. You was mixy then.
Yeah, no, I'm good at it. You know what I mean? You good at what you're good at.
Now you super mixy after he told you that shit.
Facts.
Who, me? Pride.
Yeah, you super mixy now.
You be outside.
Son, when I knew Trey was outside when he pulled up to our B&B from Indiana.
He drove.
Like, yo, where you just came from? The hotel? Nah, Indiana. Nigga, what?
He was just like this.
What? Did you just got here? He was like, yeah, I just pulled it last night. Nigga, what? Why are you here? To smoke Black and Miles? Like,
That's
man,
all
I'll
right.
see you tonight.
Smoke Black and Miles is very funny.
That's crazy.
This is the stuff that I didn't know because it was always ill because you really didn't know where everybody was, but it was always some footages. So yeah, there were times where I would ask him, usually on his other account, because there was the We Luv Wrestling account, and he had his own personal account.
Yeah.
Like where you was at, and you because he would say if he was out of town, I'm at the job. I'm about to go to the job.
God damn it, Lord, your job is not done.
Facts. Yeah, how about that?
Right, and that's
your job is not done. God damn it.
Yeah, we niggas need the matches. But I think that's it, man. And even talking to folks, I went to an indie show Sunday, and
without me.
Yeah, you were celebrating your birthday. You know I was going. You definitely know I was going.
You true.
So niggas is like, yo, when y'all, because it's that season and folks are asking about the list.
Yeah.
They like, yo, how y'all know about niggas that ain't here, right? And nigga, first is Trey, my nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's we start going off the reservation of, you know what I mean, our purview, East Coast, Mid-Atlantic. Really, that's us. Like, that's East Coast, Mid-Atlantic is us.
Yeah.
Right? Anything outside of that is tough.
You need
I mean,
a YouTube connection
the internet,
or something.
The internet makes the world a smaller place.
Yeah.
But still, even then, it's really tough to find a niche within a niche within a niche. And nigga, Trey was that compass.
All facts. All facts. Dire need salutes.
Laura, we need your information as well.
Yeah, for real.
And Nick, when Nick, she left. Well, Nick, you already know. You know, I know you to cause ruckus on the show and shit.
Hit the Black
Rasslin. I need
DM.
you to tone that down, but you can hit the Black Rasslin so we can discuss something.
Here he go.
So, cuz I'm gonna ask you kind of a rough question.
Mm-hmm.
What's the mind state of now going into the 50 without Trey?
That nigga actually kept me honest on a lot of shit, and knowing that one of those, you know, the trapeze artists can always do what their job is, but they're safe because they got that net under there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good, but if I'm not good, this shit is gonna save me. And that nigga really was that. Because he has so much, the nigga knew so much. He has so much information. It's gonna be tough, and I hate to go to that place because this is big. This is a big dig.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this thing is big to people. It's bigger to other people as well. You know what I mean? Like his loss is huge,
right?
But the ripple effect is crazy. So knowing that this, like, we really, really got a job to do.
Yeah.
To possibly help that next person. It's a lot. It's a lot to think about, and knowing that deadline is coming. I'm worried. But I think that our team is strong enough to, you know what I mean? We're gonna get past we're gonna make the deadline one, and then we're gonna do what we normally do. But it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough.
I hope I wasn't too long with it.
No. That's really what because we like the some of the one thing that we all like agreed on is we was also all like the old niggas in this space, right?
Super old niggas.
Yeah.
So but I think that comes with it, right? This all like dealing with this and things like this. Wait a minute.
Hey, lovely, cut this shit. All right.
You owe. Hey, you owe. Don't get mad because you owe.
Nah, go ahead, cuz. Go ahead. I don't like this.
No, it was cool to have another nigga that you didn't have to worry about. Well, I'm gonna mention this, but I don't know if because everybody that we deal with, or a great deal of folks that we deal with, are very like a lot younger, right? And they may not have they may not have gone through or known about whatever.
The 90s.
Unc Damon is crazy.
The Gray Beard Podcast. That's
Gray Beard Podcast is very funny as well.
He can't even grow a beard.
Outstanding. Brat.
No,
See that?
No.
That was a callback to earlier. We had it was a
Gray Beard Podcast. He meant the three of y'all. You, and you. We seen your beard, Christopher.
And it's still bigger than yours.
Wow, this has gotten
I'm
wild.
glad you're happy about it, buddy.
So, because me, Cal, cuz of kind of we've been busting it up with Tré Terry for years at this point.
Yeah.
Mimi, like what part of the older OG space that we've been in did you see in Terry? And where did you glean, like get from Terry when you were around him as well?
He had an old soul.
Mm-hmm.
And we had private conversations.
Mm-hmm.
And he just always had a sense of calm. And I just felt like he was older. He was like a wise man. And I'm not being facetious, but older than his time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why I didn't know him as long as you guys did. I think when you meet people and they are super significant and they are super impactful and intentional in everything that they do, and that's what he was. He was extremely intentional in the little bit of time that I knew him. It resonates and it leaves like it's striking because nobody knew this was going to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like one minute you think you're okay, like okay, this will pass, because that's how I deal with death. When I deal with death is like, okay, 2 weeks out. I want to deal with it 2 weeks out where everything's supposed to be okay, and it's not, because you go on the timeline and it's everything that you've experienced personally on the timeline.
Yeah.
Because he had a sense of purpose in everybody and everything that he did. He didn't fuck with you. He didn't fuck with you, period. Right. And if, so him and I, we cross paths in a group chat. I think it was one of those Black Wrestling media group chats. And that super problematic. And so to the point where I stopped, kind of like I blocked a couple of people in there. I wasn't seeing certain things. And I think something happened and I didn't see that it happened, and he didn't know that I didn't know that it didn't happen. So he cut me off, and I didn't even realize he cut me off until all three, like, I joined the podcast, and because that was pre-podcast days, and I joined the podcast, and he intentional. Mimi, I didn't fuck with you because X, Y, and Z. What are you talking about? And I didn't even know this dude. And usually I'm like, I don't give, like, you should have added. Like, I was like, oh my God, I don't even know who he is. And I'm like, what do you mean? No, that's not even what it was, because of how he moved on the timeline. Right. Not messy, super intentional in everything that he did. And direct to the point of it cutting, you know what I mean? And that's a person that has experience in life that operates that way. Right. A person that just doesn't, there's no fraudulence, there's no skipping a beat. Like, he knew who he was in every step that he took. And that's how I strive to be. That's how I strive to raise my son, to be intentional, to look people in the eye. And that's who he was. And, you know, he was true to the core. And just think that you and I were standing in that place, and we looked across the room and he was sitting there and he's not here again. That's what goes on in my mind right now. Yeah. And I just, you know, selfishly, you know, I think about you guys, like, that could have been anybody right. At any time. That could have been, you know, it could have been somebody else. Like, it just the fact that life is just so short. And I just spoke to him. I just texted him, and then he's just not here. Right. And it's happening to a person that lived his life intentionally and with purpose.
Yeah, I think so. It's interesting you say about, you know what I mean? He was just right here. You know what I'm saying? And it could be anybody here. I think that's why community building and reaching out and always building upon, like, no, I know this stuff. You should know it too, so you can tell somebody else. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the legacy of what he left us. Is it's more work to be done, but it's the why, right? The why to keep doing the work is because this knowledge isn't worth anything if you keep it to yourself. So you have to keep growing community and growing knowledge and putting niggas on.
Right. Pass the baton.
Mm-hmm.
Because this really is a marathon.
I have one thing. It was a moment where I was in a different setting, completely different setting. I was at like a media type dinner, music media dinner, and one of the interns to the person who threw the dinner was like, "Can I take a picture with you?" And I'm like, "Okay, regular, okay, whatever." She was like, "I'm taking a picture with you because I know Tré from We Luv Wrestling, and he spoke about Krista B and Queen PR, and he spoke about those wrestling girls, and he literally put y'all onto me. And I just wanted to say that I love everything that you guys are doing, and to be in this room with you right now, I have to take a picture and send it to him."
That's crazy.
And I'm just like, talk about your name being in conversations or in rooms you don't know of.
Exactly.
And then when it's there, it's something so positive. And that's just, to piggyback off everything you guys said and what people said in the comments, he was just that person. He was intentional about these conversations and who he was going to put on and who he spoke about. And like Mimi said, if he ain't fuck with you, he didn't fuck with you. So I will forever be indebted to him for that, because he didn't have to mention my name on my podcast. Right. And that exchange would have probably never happened. But being that it did,
he fussing at you right now, Lovely. He definitely fussing at you right now.
That's a fact.
Hey, one time they banked me like Lovely, and And Trey was fussing at me one time. Like, why is you over there? I was like, I'll be everywhere. Anyway.
Yeah, why are you over there?
Hey, listen, man. It's really rough kind of sitting here trying to just thinking about moving forward and figuring out like where's that first step at? Right?
Yo, look at nigga. Why were you over there?
That's crazy.
Because I'll be everywhere, man. You'll learn.
Problem.
You'll learn. No, I'll be straight.
Yeah, he was good.
God bless.
I'll be straight. But no, man, listen. Shout out Chris Brown.
J&J Security.
I don't know, man. I don't know where the first step is though. For after this. Like, I mean, the 50, right? But where's the first step for everybody? Like,
I think that's the hard part. Because you still don't want to wrap your head around that this episode is dedicated to him. Like, you don't want to wrap your head around, like, we're not going to see him in the physical. We know he's here. We know his spirit is here. We know that, as Lovely says, she can hear him fussing right now. When I texted Math, Math said, y'all doing this for little old me. Like, so he's forever going to be present with us. But it's really just trying to figure out what that next step is. Like we said before, he was literally like the motivator and the pusher for all of us to like continue doing what we're doing. And now, like you said earlier, fam, it's just now taking that baton and passing it along to everyone else. So maybe the first step is everybody coming together in his honor, like everybody meeting in a specific city, or something to that effect, or a fundraiser or something in his name to that effect for these indie schools or these indie wrestlers, or sponsoring an indie wrestler. Who knows? But it has to be a all hands on deck initiative in his
wrestling first, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that.
Uppercase J said
Shout out to
first
Jay.
step.
Shout out to Jay.
Push
That's
through
Jay
and put rest.
Yeah, that's Jay from the show, right? Jay, you from the show?
Outstanding. I think one of the first steps is just letting niggas know, like, yo, we say our ats all that at the end of this. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that needs to be figured out 100%. But we say our social media names at the end of every episode, and because joke don't follow me and all this.
I ain't joking.
He's serious.
But I think that's it. Like, yo, if y'all know about something that don't nobody know about or ain't getting the right love, hit niggas, man. Listen.
Yeah.
My DMs are open for wrestling content.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
We all open for wrestling content.
Yeah.
To push to get the next person that, you know what I mean, that push or pull. However we can help get them to the next step.
Right.
Anybody, honestly.
Black Rasslin DMs should be open as well.
Absolutely.
Those wrestling girls DMs is open as well.
That's it, man. It's put everybody on, and that's it. Like that's the first part, and that's twofold, right? Put everybody on to information but niggas that's good at something, put them niggas on. Like, yo, you should be doing X, Y, Z. You should commentary might be your deal. You see what I'm saying? Like, push these folks, man.
Yeah.
Facts. Damn, Lovely. That's what I got to work on, greeting people in the DM. No, you good? Cause I will just hop. Like, hey, so this is what I was thinking. You gonna do it?
I'm not.
Hey, hello.
Shit.
How you doing? Well, and that's kind of where we're at right now. I think because some of us are older. Nigga, you You just had a birthday. You old. You just had a birthday. You old.
Oh, we French nigga. We.
No, ain't no we. Ain't no we.
You old.
We auntie and uncles.
DDM, are you old?
I mean, look at me.
Outstanding.
Oh, that's a yes. That's a yes.
I don't know.
No,
if
that's
a yes.
a no.
Yeah, I don't think that was a yes.
That's a no.
No.
I don't have to put any children to bed by 9. I don't have anyone to answer to.
It's giving shade.
Giving very much. I don't have a curfew.
It's giving spring chicken.
It was giving no.
Chicken. It's just giving.
Oh, hold on. I have to go fix the kids' dinner.
Jesus Christ. It's giving chicken. It's funny.
If there's anybody I hate, it's DDM is one of them. I hate him.
You know. Hold on. I think this is interesting. You know, I didn't have the pleasure and honor of meeting Tré D. But it's very telling of the type of person that he was by what I have seen on, timelines and the way that the team here, BRP, has been affected by it. And, it's always a tough blow, especially when you build community, right? Mm-hmm. Especially in a space like this. Building community is very important. It's also very hard. It's a hard job. Right. And being that person can be very taxing. So to have people show their appreciation in this way is very, very, very cool. When we talk about honoring people who we've lost and the work that they've done, I went to go see Civil War, the film that with Kirsten Dunst. The journalists have a running joke in the film, and they say, if I get killed, make sure you get it on film. And your reaction, Cal, was what a person not looking beneath the surface would. You'd be like, oh my God.
Right.
But you don't get it. Our line of work is capturing real-time moments and life on film. So if my death can elicit a reaction and help push change and push the story that we were all chasing forward, get it on film.
Wait. Let me. I take back the fact that I hate your ass. That was that wasn't too damn bad right there.
No, but I think
too damn bad, nigga.
I think that's a great metaphor for what's happening here. And someone mentioned during the show that definitely needs to happen as far as a wrestling show. But I think if anything, this is a rallying call for how fragile community is.
Yeah.
And how our elders or our pillars hold a lot of weight and a lot of things to keep this community going. So I think that it's very important that we get it on film, which means that, in this time, everybody's like, let's come together. It's going to be that for a while. The real work is not now. The real work is in a month. 3 months, 6 months. When it's not fresh anymore. And I challenge everyone. The work, I think when we think work, we think this huge, daunting task. The work is simply, some of us are very shy. Let's face it, in this space, a lot of us are superheroes on these podcasts. We're superheroes in these chats. And in person, we're not that superhero because this is our solace. This is our recluse. This is our refuge. And so I challenge everyone, myself included, when we do have these meetups, when you do see each other in person, just be kind to each other. That's the first step. Say hi, wave, And sometimes in the spirit of debate, we can say some unsavory things to each other. But let's remember why we're here. Okay? And let's not take those things so personally into the extreme that we can't fellowship with each other. Because I can argue with you all day, but at the end of the day, you are my brother.
You talking to me?
I thought he was talking to me.
Not you, Kyle. You like my big brother who's like nice, who like I actually like.
That nigga.
Okay. Like,
nah, but you cannot get my Toyota no more after this week.
I don't want to hold your Toyota. I don't want to hold a Toyota. No shade.
Stop.
A Toyota may can work its way up to a Lexus.
Stop.
But it will never be a Mercedes. Okay. It will never be a Mercedes. I'm gonna stop there. Did what you did.
You tried it. Yo,
I was trying to.
close.
I was being cute.
You were so close.
Yeah, but then he said he did. Blame that on your cousin.
I don't
Because
even
if
like
he
that.
hadn't brought up the Toyota, we wouldn't
You
have
like nobody.
I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
You would tapping the nail on the head, and then you lost it. Nigga.
Yeah.
I lost it because your cousin tried it.
It's beautiful. No, what you said was beautiful. What you said was fucking beautiful. Straight up.
Facts. No facts.
It was real. It was real. It was real.
Suzette.
Yeah.
Nice to that.
Salute. Peace to everybody in the chat.
Suzette.
Yeah, once again, if anybody has any words to say about Brother Trey, hit the
For real.
Black Rasslin DM. We'll throw you on hand. You know what I'm saying?
we'll
Let you say
we'll
what you got to
boot
say.
DM
If you get
Boot tap out.
I just want to be respectful because, like I said, I didn't get a chance to know him or meet him, so I didn't really feel qualified to. I know this is a lot for a lot of people, so I wanted to be sensitive to that because I can't really speak to an experience, but I can speak to grieving and how we move forward. Regina King said something. She said, "Grief is love that has no place to go."
That's right.
And, but the good thing is we have some place to go.
You talking today?
Yeah, that's that real.
Always do. Now, whether you listen or not, that's a whole different
That's
talk.
right.
That's
right. That's right.
See,
he right.
He is.
No, I can't wait.
All three of them get out of here.
What I want to say.
We agree with you.
You know what the thing with Math is? When he don't agree, he's passive aggressive.
No, it's just aggressive.
It's just aggressive.
It's just aggressive.
In such a way that you just be like,
I'm just aggressive, nigga. Like I don't like that shit.
Actually, ridiculous.
I don't like none of that shit.
Matt was so intrigued to what DDM was saying. He didn't even blink.
Nah, because Dap talked that shit. I joke on this motherfucker all day, but when you let him go, he gonna go. It's gonna be shady.
One thing about it,
Shady.
He gonna va-va-voom your ass, but he's on point all the time.
He gonna va-va-voom your ass. It's crazy.
like he's on point about that Toyota.
shout out to my wall.
I love your wall, by the way. I wanted to say that your wall.
Yeah.
I
That
love
shit
it.
ain't even fucking real.
Thank you. It's not real, but it's an inside. It's an
That's
inside
a
joke.
Hater.
It's an
That was a
inside
hater
joke.
move.
That's hate.
Shit ain't even
That's-
real.
That was
son.
a
It's
hater.
an inside joke.
So nice.
You better not.
know.
You better not.
We just choose people on the wall, Krista. We just choose people. I choose different
I
people on the wall.
We cannot.
Not
But
today.
I want you to hear what
Not
the
today.
nigga said yesterday about
today.
that wall. We can't say it today. We can't say it.
Yeah, that's Blafty situation.
Shit.
That's a whole episode of the Blafties for real. God damn.
Yo, if you got anything to say, any memories, any words of wisdom you want to drop, definitely about Tré D. Don't come on this motherfucker talking about no other shit. We don't want to hear.
Where we at in the draft though?
Oh, we're at pick number 15. We 2 picks away. We are 2 picks away.
So are you really watching the draft to see if TK is going to come up with a neck brace?
100%.
Yeah, I don't know why else I
100%.
would want to know what was
Yeah,
going
no,
on.
I'm cut as soon as that, and all I need is that and pick 24. I'm cool.
Yeah, I don't know about what the Jaguars is doing this year.
Let me get the uppercase J.
What he said.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. At Black Rasslin, you
Yeah,
can't
how
DM.
you
What's your mean?
Hit us on
What's your email?
yeah. We got you, but you know what I'm saying?
throw your shit up.
Yeah, throw your mean in there. Cause we would love to have
Yeah, so some folks come, you know what I mean? And some good conversation.
because we can't do it by ourselves.
Right.
I know we can't talk about nothing else, but did the Ravens go already on the draft?
Nah, Ravens pretty good football team. They're gonna pick a little bit later.
Yeah, they late.
Oh
They
yeah,
late.
because
It's
we
like
good.
27. I'm
good.
sorry.
We're good. Unlike some people.
Damn, here we go.
I hope you bite your finger, nigga.
Outstanding.
Oh, not with these nails. I got safeguards. Now try it again. Be smart. So
I hope the wall fall on you, nigga.
Hey, cut it out.
It won't hurt.
And the wall has fell on me a few times. If you know. What I mean.
Yo.
That demented laugh.
Hey, I quit, guys. This is my last show.
No, you can't do that.
They got do we got Jay's information?
I don't have anything. You can't, brother fam. You can't quit. We just re-upped on the StreamYard. You at least got another year. That's
on the StreamYard. It's very funny.
Yeah,
that's
different. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah. They changing it up. It's
the Colts pick. Let's see what Magic Terry got for their ass.
Oh, that is his squad. That's right. That is right.
What?
Oh wow.
No way, Antoine.
Yeah, that's going straight to the
we're gonna send that.
Yo, Antoine. No shade.
609.
You are everything, Antoine.
That's the 609 in the building. Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's got to go straight to.
Hey, lovely, holla at us so we know where.
I think I feel like there's probably going to be a couple of different situations going on. So getting that established ASAP is paramount.
Yeah,
hey, Swan.
I salute for real. Nah, for real. I don't. Again, one thing I've learned from don't expect nothing. Just put on for what you putting on, and things happen. Salute to Antoine for real for that.
Shout out to Paul, man.
Where is uppercase J?
A piece of shit.
It's a lot of cakes and pies and all that, right?
Slanging, yeah.
Lots of desserts.
Hella desserts, man. So just
Definitely appreciate.
Yo, shout out to Boggs. I saw you earlier. Shout out. We
appreciate
that. We appreciate that. If you're in the chat right now,
here we
go ahead to Pro Wrestling Tees. Get you a We Love Wrestling. Show your support, man. Show your love.
Here we go.
Yeah,
your love.
All right, uppercase J. I just sent the link to uppercase J.
Show your love when it land. Make sure you throw that up. And hashtag We Love Wrestling at We Love Wrestling.
Big fan.
Okay.
Yeah, we got. I sent the link, Jay. Don't worry.
You got the link, Jay.
I sent it to you.
Yep.
Because we come.
Get crunked up.
I think this nigga playing 2K. Hold on.
No, he's definitely playing 2K.
He's definitely upstairs. He's definitely upstairs on the game.
This is 100% a school night, right?
Oh wow! It's funny, man. The Colts pick is in.
Who is it?
I don't know. They about to say it.
They better be black, right?
It depends on. I mean, if they need a kicker, no. But
oh, they need a kicker.
I don't know if they need a kicker or not. You know what I'm saying? But
if kicking and swimming is involved, nigga, we short.
That's
I don't know about that.
About swimming?
Watch. Give it a say.
You know a nice brother that's swimming? Nice sister that swim?
I was gonna say.
No, he got it. The name looks.
Because I don't know if them rubber joints pull all the way down over the nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Laya Atu Latu is what it looks like.
What the hair look like?
Oh nah. I mean, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So one of them, yeah, I mean,
yeah, the Pacific Island is what I would go from Sacktown. Went to
absolutely.
UCLA, Edge, Russia.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he, you know, what I mean, they
he
won.
bloodline.
Yeah, something.
Who said
Both.
Patrice Russian? Who? What?
That's amazing.
Yeah, nigga,
That's
forget
amazing.
you nots, nigga.
Shouts to Cows. Wait.
Hell's bells.
Shouts to Cows. What's going on here?
Yeah.
All right, Krista B, we're gonna swap you out, man. I appreciate you coming through. Thank you.
Bye, Kristen.
Always love, man. Peace.
Love
All right, man, brother.
Man,
Welcome,
Cal.
brother. Uppercase J to the stage, man. What's going on,
Jay,
brother? How
what's
you?
good?
What's going on?
Hey,
I
Uppercase
What's
Jay.
good,
appreciate
Jay?
y'all, man. I just want to say what's up first. Let me get the pleasantries out the way. I appreciate y'all having this space, man. Because
No doubt. We had to do this. We had to do it.
Mhm.
I appreciate it, man. Quick, I don't want to talk too long, but just real quick, just my dynamic with Terry. I've been knowing him for about 10 years.
Okay.
We met at a Wizard World convention. Like I was there by myself in Chicago, and he was there by himself, and we had like a platinum pack to see everybody that was there. And every time it was like divine intervention. Every time I got in the line, he was either one person ahead of me or one person behind me, and we kept seeing each other. And at first, y'all know how it is. With wrestling crowds, sometimes you don't know who's who and what's what. So, you'll be polite, but it's like, I don't know if you weird. I don't know if you, I don't know. So, okay, he's like, hey, what's up? All right, what's up? And keep it pushing. Second wrestler we see, we had like 5 or 6 that day. Second wrestler I see him again. I'm like, what's up? What's up? By the third one, we laughing like, man, I keep seeing you. So finally, like the second to last one, he looked at me. He said, "You really do this, don't you?" I'm like, "Yeah, you really do this, don't you?" Next thing you know, I'm like, "Yeah, I run a wrestling group on Facebook." He's like, "I do too." So we swapping that. Then it's like, yeah, we were alike, and it was like that scene in what was that movie, Step Brothers? It was like, did we just become best friends? Like, and I'm thinking in my little head, because I'm, because I'm from Chicago, but a lot of people I know aren't into wrestling, so I'm by myself with it. So I'm just like, all right, well, I met him in passing, that's cool, and I'm still, maybe go to a show with my cousin or go by myself. I done been to Manias by myself. I'm like, I don't care. And he was like, yeah, we gonna link up and do something. And I'm just like, okay, cool, that's nice. And next thing you know, he's like, hey, I'm coming to Chicago for such and such. You going to that show? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, I'm gonna see you there. He saw me there. He was like, all right, they coming back for whatever. All right, I'm just really thinking it's just, okay, he cool. At this point we talked a couple times, but he's like, all right, we going to the show together. And my experience over the 10 years, and mine is a little bit different from what I've been hearing from people, is that like it's always been me and him. So I was aware of his reach, because every time he went somewhere, he knew people, he would talk to people, he would tell me, hey, that wrestler in about 5 years, you go see them on something. He would put me on, because I'm thinking I know a lot, and I'm like, I don't know who that is. I never heard of that organization. He's like, yeah, watch out. Come to me with this show. Let's go here. Let's do that. And he introduced me to a lot. And, then it didn't dawn on me until now, just kind of, as I found out on Facebook, and I got on Twitter, and I'm like, I know they're going crazy on Twitter, and I didn't see anything yet. So like people hadn't really found out. So once it hit, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. I didn't know that it was that big, because it was always, we were kind of secluded. He was, y'all know Terry. We fam at this point, so y'all know Terry. He, if he don't want to mess with you, he don't want to mess with you. He got love for you, but I'm on my own thing today. I'm just gonna pop up at the show. I ain't telling nobody I'm coming. I see you there, what's up, and then keep it moving. And I'm kind of the same way, so I would be the guy that he'll invite when he in that mood. Like, I'm just passing through, come with me. And I just move through the crowd. I ain't trying to stop and talk to everybody. But if he on social mode, he was here for the New Japan show in Chicago. I didn't even know he was in town. Like he'll pop up in my city. I'm like, yo, you was here? He's like, yeah, I popped in and out the same night. But you'll see he took pictures with 1,000 people. And I'm like, oh, he already knew not to invite me. I probably was gonna be whatever. Like, oh, yeah, you know, straight faced in the pictures, and everybody happy. Like, yeah, it's Terry. We so happy to see you. And like, come on, let's everybody take a picture. And I'm the one with the, you know, I don't and I ain't trying to be like that, but it's, you know, so we kind of like, we both like Scorpios, right? We both Scorpios, so we kind of knew, you know. So it's good to see, like, the thing that popped out to me the most in all of this was I'm not special. And I don't mean that in a negative way. Like, I always thought, like, man, this dude to just like take me in like this, and we just going all over the country, going to WrestleManias, and like, I'm telling you, this, I'll buy him tickets and don't say nothing. He'll give me the money. We don't never talk about money. He pay me back when he pay me back. I pay him back when I pay him. We never had like from thousands of dollars to be exchanged between us, and there'd never be a cross word. You don't meet people like that. Right. So we both knew at that point, all right, you solid. I ain't never got to question you. So, you know, to see that everybody has a story and everybody was embraced like that, I'm like, damn, I'm not special. But I like that it's dozens of people that feel like me. You know, and the first thing I wanted to do was just run at everybody, because he always talked about like this pod. He talked about this person and that person. And I'm like, oh, okay, you know, maybe one day I'll chop it up and see these people in passing. But he always pointed me out. And the first thing I did just out of instinct was just run to y'all, run to everybody pages, add as many people as possible. Because he always wanted me to be a part of it. You know, he's like, man, you got to jump in. Like, you got ideas, you know your stuff too. You could be out here doing this and doing that. And he was always pumping me up, like, we could do a podcast together. We could do all this stuff together. So I'm like, man, I gotta, like, this is family, and it's like I'm an adopted cousin or brother or something like that. To find out I got all these cousins around here, you know. But that's him. That's how he is, you know.
Oh, she was a special cousin. Found out we all special cousins. Yeah.
Facts.
I'm like, man, that's everybody else, you know, that kind of know us. They're like, man, I know that's like your brother. And they keep turning to me, and I'm like looking around like, man, I might not be the one to turn to. Y'all should go on Twitter and look. It's about 50 of them.
Yeah, for real.
And I know I'm dug through his Facebook. I found 55 pictures of myself I didn't even know existed. This man is thousands of pictures. I'm all over. I'm like, this dude just. And I'm looking, I'm like, I don't even remember these people. I probably got pictures with y'all and don't know.
but look, because he just had that phone out. He'd be at that show just with that phone out. That's what he did.
That's him, 100%. And he'll tell me too, like, hey, get your phone out. I'm like, why? He's like, just get your phone out. And like the last thing that second to last show I went with him was ROH. It was AEW ROH. And y'all know he loved the Renegade Twins. I put the video up on my page. I knew he didn't have to tell me at this point. I'm like, let me get my camera ready. And he just chilling. And they I guess they lost their match. They come back and one of them like, fuck you, going off. And he's laughing, you know, they fucking with him. And then he turned to me laughing. I was like, I got it. It's like, okay. So, you know, that's my thing. And this is a whole new world for me, seeing like everybody got stories like this and feel this way. It helped me the first 2 days. I was like a mess. And now I see like, man, I got fam I don't even know I got, man. These people, they love them, man. They love them.
It's a real community, you know?
Yes. Uh-oh.
That's fact. Hey, Jay.
Hey.
If we don't have your information, send us all your information.
Yeah, what's the group? What's the you said it's a group you run?
Yeah. Oh, man, my baby pulling. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry.
Tell him, Auntie said it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah. It's time for bed.
If you don't get your ass on the computer,
You better not be on that Fortnite.
No, man, that's Chicago. They hour behind. She got.
It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock. She ain't got to
You
go.
supposed to be in the bed.
Like the Loud
She ain't
House
gotta
on.
go to work
The
tomorrow.
Loud House on.
Not the Loud House. Loud House is crazy.
You don't get your ass on the couch.
Right.
You want to watch this shit?
But
Get
you know
on
what's
the couch.
crazy is he just said the thing again. Is he gave niggas the purpose. He was giving niggas the ball the whole time.
Lovely got it.
There you go.
My bad, cuz.
No, he back.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. You in trouble, but it's cool.
I know.
Yeah, no, I understand it, brother.
Deep trouble. No, but yeah, I don't even like plugging my stuff like that, like but the Facebook group is called True Hardcore Wrestling Fans, and Terry was actually an admin, for the last few years. He, when we swapped groups, I'm thinking like I'm stunting on him a little bit. I'm like, yeah, we got a couple thousand, and his group was a little bit more tight knit. So I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, I got this. And he took it over, man. He got in there. He's like, oh, I'm about to bring in a bunch of people. I got you. Oh, we need more people from the Midwest. He added a whole bunch of people. He's like, yeah, we all going to the shows. Come on. And he pumped it up. So like he repped it. He was going to the shows with our shirts on. Like I always saw him with his We Luv Wrestling hat and shirt. He had our stuff on and pumping us. So like that let me know about him right out the gate. And I'm like, yo, I said, Terry, so what's up with that? Hey, he's like, oh no, this is me.
This is what I'm saying.
Everybody got to say, yo,
you see what I'm
this
saying?
me. He's not special. I love it, man.
He's a sorry man. Hey, brother Jay, quick question on that. In that group, do you got like a Hennessy subsection that I can?
Can I put
It's the subculture.
Yeah, hey, you can. I fucks with Hennessy. You can make it.
All right, so it's two of us. All right,
Yeah, hey, you can do it. You can run a committee.
One more time.
I don't like computers.
One more time. What's the name of the group?
Oh, True Hardcore Wrestling Fans on Facebook.
True Hardcore Wrestling Fans is really man. Shout
out. And I'm telling you, a lot of us rock with Terry, and then you'll see a post. If you jump in there, you'll see a post. Man, it's about 150 people in there, just like, man, Terry, damn, like they all, So it was family there too, and everybody was like, man, I didn't meet him, but I wish I had met him. And there's people in there that was with him a few days ago. So
Facts.
He had family everywhere, so it's crazy.
True Hardcore Wrestling Fans. Damn, y'all 2.5K members on there. It's a private group though, so you got to get vetted before you get in.
Got to get the riff raff.
I'll drop the link in the chat. Shouts out to Daryl, man. That's amazing. That's amazing.
I was just with this nigga, man. You know what I mean? Next time, you crown roll on me. Yeah, man. Hey, brother Jay, we appreciate you, brother. I
appreciate
you,
man.
Peace.
I think I added all y'all. I don't know. I try to keep up. I know I added the podcast and a few people whoever I saw, man.
All right, man. We'll make it happen, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Put that baby to bed.
Right.
You in trouble. You in trouble.
I am, man. All right, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Just get the baby a little Benadryl, GB.
Wow.
Yo, he a piece of shit.
Wow. Don't do that.
All right, man. We got brother D Vargas. Shout out to D Vargas. What's going on, bro? How are you?
Hey, D Vargas.
What's going on, everybody? Mimi, how you doing? Peace and love to everybody in the chat.
Hello.
Praying for everybody's strength to get through all of this. So like I sometimes I feel like during all of this I felt like I was on the outside looking in because I only seen them a few times, right? We were both sponsors for Mission Pro Wrestling, and I remember the first show that they had that we were both sponsors. We were just standing there, pleasantries, saying what's up, how you doing, following each other and showing support. And Jazz had come up to us because she was working with them at the time. And she goes, oh, you guys are sponsors. Thank you so much. We started talking about the business and everything. And then she had left. We talked for like 5-10 minutes. And she left and he looked at me. He just goes, well, I'm not going to say the word he used because I don't use that word. But he just goes, that just happened? I was like, I think it did. He goes, motherfucker. And I was like, yeah, that was pretty fucking cool. And we would just like send each other messages. There was somebody had mentioned it. There was one Impact video that he did that just blew up because it was after the cameras had stopped. I think it was like somebody's return or something, and I had just messaged him, and I was like, "Bro, like your shit blew up." He goes, "Yeah, I didn't even know," but it was always love on the DMs, and whenever we saw each other at Mission Pro, it was just always like just mutual support. He like all the stories that I've been reading and the stuff I've been seeing so far on this broadcast that you guys got. It's a beautiful thing because he just wants to set the table for everybody. Everybody sit down, everybody eat, right? Yeah. And you guys know him a lot more than I did. And the only comfort that I can give you guys is that he's always going to be here because we're just going to keep talking about him. And whatever lesson you learned from him, as long as you continue living that way and you take that lesson and you teach somebody else, then he's never gone. He'll never be gone. And it's crazy because this funny thing that people make fun of us about, pro wrestling, like you can't explain it to anybody. Like if you love wrestling, then you don't need to explain anything. But if you don't love wrestling, no explanation is going to do for anybody. And it's crazy that this crazy little thing called pro wrestling, this silly thing, like at its core, right? It just unites so many people. You see somebody with a wrestling shirt, you see somebody with an NWO shirt, you're gonna too sweet them, right? You see somebody with a DX shirt, you're gonna just yell "suck it." Like it's
I've never done
so
that.
Like I maybe did it in middle school and got suspended, but hey, I mean, but pro wrestling has always been a safe space for me. It's been the one constant in my life that has brought me comfort. I can just sit down and just escape, you know what I mean? And I feel the gap that's there now, right? And he always wanted to just make sure everybody ate, and he wanted to spotlight a lot of very talented people, and maybe some that may have not gotten the spotlight in other spots. And he will be missed. And just like Dude said, it's up to us to continue to carry that on. I mean, I was doing my YouTube deal. I was doing interviews at the time, and he was always just like, "Yo, you're doing your thing. I see you working." And he was just so supportive, and I'll always appreciate that. And just wanted to send love to everybody out there in the chat. Lovely. Mimi, I'm always in your spaces. Anybody out there, just peace and love to everybody.
Absolutely. Thank you, D.
Can you drop your information? Because all of us don't have, we ain't as important as Mimi, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Information so we can, you know what I mean? We can show some love.
Yeah, drop emails, whatever. Just drop some stuff in that DM. We need to coordinate.
Yeah, it's just DNC Digital on YouTube for the interviews, and DNC Digital on Twitter. I promise I'm not a toxic fan. We are.
Funny. Don't you see us say
That's
Black
why I'm
Rasslin?
following you. That's why I follow you guys, to get some entertainment out of all of it.
Salute. No, we appreciate you for real.
Thank you, G.
Peace and love, everybody.
Appreciate you.
Peace,
all right.
Peace, man. Thank you.
Brother Fam, I saw that the Jaguars traded their pick with the Vikings.
Yes. However, I was pissed, right? Because I saw that.
Yeah.
However, I'm fine.
However, comma.
Why?
Because my GOAT. Hold on.
Shut up! Wait,
my GOAT is in the war room with a
That's smart.
So he
That's
has
smart.
on at the draft.
Yes. That's tonight. Yeah, that is tonight. Hold on.
respect
Yeah, let me pull this up.
Okay, he's committed.
That's
committed. Last time a nigga punched me in the stomach, I put a neck brace on it too. I don't know.
You like that, Mimi? That's cool.
He's committed to retardedness.
No, we don't. Whoa! What did we do? Whoa!
I don't.
Wait a minute.
Is that what you do? You trying to get us out of here?
No.
Hey.
He's committed to buffoonery.
Buffoonery, yes. I mean, he's a strategy officer. He's a strategy officer.
Who said that picture is fake?
Oh yeah, it looks like a Photoshop, don't it?
I don't like it.
Yeah, it looks like a Photoshop.
Drew, get out because you
It's not
ruined.
even sitting. It's not even sitting properly
Yeah,
on his neck.
That's a Photoshop.
What you say? What you be saying, niggas in that brace? Like, dang, that thing's sitting, ain't it?
That thing sitting.
Look at the way that shit's sitting on.
Look
him.
at it sitting.
Look at the way that brace is sitting on. Him.
Look how that thing sit. It's crazy.
There's really no There's no photos of him since last night though. That's nuts.
So they say that there's some footage for Saturday that they recorded that he had.
Somebody got something. Goddamn it! There we go.
But you know what I love about that picture? You know what I love about
cocaine
situation?
Shit,
I love that Tony Khan in real time is showing you what it's like. You know, people always complain about or say, well, the fans need to have control. The fans, listen to the fans. Well, you have a whole organization that's ran by a fan, and this is what it looks like.
Mm-hmm. It's all.
Wait
but
a minute. This is a no shade.
It's all run by fans.
Episode.
Fan.
Surprise, surprise.
Fan.
It's been a minute. Wait, hold on.
Fan.
That's right.
Yes, bitch. Fuck it up.
Jesus Christ. He better have the damn neck brace on. I don't care. Even if we not recording, he better. It better look something like this.
It definitely do. It better. You know what I mean?
If Tony Khan gave himself like a regular, not like shape up regular, but like a regular, and just calm down a little bit, he would actually be fly as fuck.
Wait, hold up. So if he tamed this hair down,
yeah, if he gave it,
he would be fly.
Yeah, he needs a stylist, and
he's got a lot of money.
He does have money.
He could really be like the guy.
What's it giving though?
It's giving fan with money who decided I wanted a wrestling promotion.
It's giving fans just hit the lottery is what you're saying?
That part.
Damn.
And or I finally got access to a piece of my trust. And this is what I decided.
All right, let me ask y'all a question.
It's lit.
Nah, I can't ask that question. All right, so when Tony be out, I can't ask this question.
Tony Montana.
Where do y'all think like the majority of Tony Khan's disposable income goes?
Kenny Omega.
Chat, come on. No.
Kenny Omega's funny. Wait,
lovely. We'll answer the question when you call in.
No, don't do that.
We're gonna call in and talk wrestling if Lovely calls in.
Oh, all right, fair enough. Oh, that's good because
that is good. That is good. Yeah. That's actually really good. I don't know if I don't know what's gonna happen.
Hey man, my kid was upstairs with the little phony Patrick Mahomes shirt on. Look, all right, yo, go to bed.
Yeah, it's time.
Why are you telling him to go to bed? It ain't his fault. He chose to go with a winner.
Oh shit!
Oh,
look
at salt and pepper.
He chose to go with a winner.
Salt. I'm actually not a Mahomes fan.
He does win.
You not a Mahomes fan
against the Baltimore Ravens?
I was a Mahomes fan last year, but now I'm not a fan.
What's your football team?
I'm not even a Mahomes fan, and
I like Mahomes. I like Mahomes.
He has beat the Ravens, but at least we make it far. Unlike some people who've been wishing on a star, literally.
Let's not tell a lie.
Literally wishing on a star.
Let's not tell lies.
Hey yo, you see what happens when you?
Hey, hold on.
Boom, boom.
Y'all know that's the ghost thing there. That's like in the background, the nigga had like 2 weeks of beard on him, and he look at the little boy as he tying off. He's like, "Don't never let me see you doing this, right?" And wishing on a star be in the background.
Tré D, is this what you wanted? This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted, Tré D. We got you. We got you. Say less. Say less. I got you. One segment.
Come
One
on.
sec, Miss Lady. One sec, Miss Lady.
I say this with love.
Oh, that's shade.
Incoming.
You gotta watch his nigga hands. He tell you what he gonna do with his hands.
You are loyal
Mm-hmm.
to the end.
Mm-hmm.
I sent it.
Okay.
Who, me?
And I applaud you
Oh, here comes
for
some bullshit.
sticking with a team that has not lived up to the dream.
Nigga, are you talking about us?
Like some time. I'm talking about
No, I mean, see, this is a
Dallas.
conversation.
The Dallas.
The Dallas.
I remember when y'all was like,
Baz.
we watched the 49ers up. We win
The
it all this
Dallas.
year.
The Dallas
We
is
can
crazy.
win it all. Oh, we got a home game. See, and I knew something was
Yeah,
up.
and
Wait,
we
look,
speak it far,
niggas-
but Cowboy
them niggas-
Carter,
no,
y'all
no.
haven't done anything in quite some time.
Ain't no, don't lie on the far. Don't lie on one playoff win ain't far. Don't lie. I'm gonna keep you honest. Y'all niggas y'all had a playoff game at the house. Y'all was inviting Ravens. Y'all was inviting Ravens from all yesterday.
You don't never talk about your Steelers.
Teams,
He really don't.
You never talk about
the bones.
You know what our grandfather said?
what?
Our
Okay.
grandfather
It was cuss
said
words.
this.
It was cuss words. I know it was cuss words.
It
Our
was cuss words.
grandfather said, "We talking about a game.
We talking about practice?
They playing a game.
Not a
And you
game.
like this over a game. You know who he's talking to, right? Uncle Tone.
We talking about practice.
Yo,
Not a game. Not the game I die for.
I can't
We
eat tell
talking
us.
about a game.
Wishing on a star.
When we went in the, you talking about when we went in the, what's his name, and touched the
We talking about practice.
lunch meat.
Nah, I'm talking about the
Lunch
first time I heard my grandfather use a cuss word, and I was not accustomed to
talking
him
about?
talking to Uncle Tone.
Talking about practice.
I ain't
When the
wrong.
last time the Cowboys made it to the big dance?
Jesus
Nigga, we
Christ.
talking about our grandfather.
Not a
Yeah.
game.
Oh,
I feel like now
Not a
was in.
game.
I don't know, but I've seen us win 3. So I mean,
Oh,
I'm-
mm,
we talking about practice.
Yo, look at Drew.
Aikman.
Damn.
This is what Drew. This is what
everything grew
happened.
up black.
There
You
we
want to
go.
Bowl, right?
Oh, I'm so ready too.
Uh-oh.
I'm so ready.
Oh, dear Lord, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage.
Wait,
What do you mean, dear Lord?
no, do your intro.
No,
wait,
no,
wait.
no.
Actually, I'm gonna do the intro proper, right?
Lovely Laveau and fam.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's my girl.
Let me get
Hey,
this
my
applause in.
girl.
We talking wrestling. What was your question, nigga?
Uh-oh.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
First of all, thank y'all.
Thank you.
Y'all have, and I look a mess. Fuck you, don't say nothing.
Nah, I texted to you.
Yeah, whatever. Thank y'all so much for this. Y'all know the last couple of days I've been.
That's why we talking wrestling. We talking
That's
wrestling
what-
right
Yeah,
now.
but I'm
actually,
still going.
yeah.
I'm still going flowers.
Of course.
Facts.
At the moment, I really can't talk about Terry.
Mhm.
Not yet. But thank y'all.
No, thank you.
I appreciate y'all for this. Shit. What happened? Why is Tony in the neck brace?
All right.
Hold on.
Might
These
press
niggas
him in
been
the
waiting to say this. They've been waiting for this.
Oh wait, because so this should be happening tonight. So what had happened was
You can't run the clip. You can't run the clip too quick.
Now you trying to get see, look.
No.
Is it 30 minutes? Is it 30 seconds?
Mimi, wait, as much
No.
as you talk about AEW, you think they're gonna let a clip go through? I'm not.
I'm saying,
30
Hey,
seconds?
I think you can get away with running this clip because
You don't need
you
long.
You hear who keep telling
have
us?
a budget to
Do
do
y'all
a
hear?
cease and
Do y'all
desist.
hear? Do you hear?
Okay.
Salt or pepper? No spin is up there talking crazy. They
You
gonna
talking-
get us jammed up.
Talking about the
Neither
clip I ain't
one
even
of them
got.
watch.
I ain't even got. I'm sorry, lovely. I ain't even got the clip.
Good.
Right.
You don't got
I ain't even. I got photos. I got photos. What? So,
Surprise, surprise.
hey. Well, the thing is, 'cause I ain't trying to get C and D because get you. They will get you if you got a clip. No, so
That'll be Tony Khan and our DMs.
oh, word. Let us know. He will let us know. Nah, so last night, Jack Perry made his return to the AEW. He was on Dynamite. He said, "Hey, Tony Khan, come out here. We gonna have a conversation." And they was all pieced up. They was all peace and love.
Stop.
And-
Stop.
what? I'm sorry. That's the
nigga that tore up his contract popped in the ring and said it was peace.
That's
he apologized.
He apologized. And they hugged. They was hugging, but he had that look on his face like, yeah, nigga, yeah.
That's not how all white men hug people.
No, I don't know what Twitter account was, but that's the same look that Christian gave to the camera right before he attacked Jack Perry. There's like a very similar shot from that Dynamite, however many moons ago.
But to answer Fam's question, he's 100% correct. That is how Caucasian.
Hey, so then they was like this. They was like, yeah, we dope. And then what Jack Perry did was he took the microphone and he stabbed Tony Khan in the stomach. So Tony Khan was like, "Oh, my stomach."
That's why he's in the neck brace.
So then because then the new Elite came out and it was like, "Oh nah, we gonna hit him with the Meltzer driver." And shouts out to Okada being like, "Yeah, nigga."
Holding it like that. Why are your like? You shouldn't see so much calf meat. Like
the last time I seen that hole was on the hub.
Shut up.
Why am I looking at his legs?
What is his face? Where's his face?
Hey, these are all questions.
I do not mind that 16.
My thought is when they practiced this, Tony Khan knew exactly where his face needed to be to not get his neck broken.
Clearly.
So he said, "I'm gonna stay right here."
Here in the
his head did not move.
In the nook.
His head did not move.
It did not move. It was like Hulk Hogan and Undertaker.
So then what had happened, Lovely, was he was laid out. He was dead, and they was like, "Oh yeah, he dead." And then 5 minutes later, the entire locker room came out. His daddy was out there too. Yeah, it was amazing.
The nigga father was out there hugging Carly Bravo. I don't know what was going on, man.
His daddy was out there.
No, look at Carly. Yo, look at Carly. What Carly saying right there?
Put that back up.
I'm sorry.
Who's that? Who's the lady on the far left smiling?
That's Chris Statlander. That's Chris Statlander.
That's Mimi.
That's Mimi is funny.
That's Mimi is hilarious.
That's Chris Statlander. That's Willow's girl.
Why is she laughing?
Because it's funny. Look at it.
It's like you was an idiot.
Yeah, but you know what's so crazy?
Hey, yo, Carly gonna get suspended like
what you mean?
Look at that.
Like, you know what's so crazy?
What is wrong with you?
Stop it.
Who let this nigga touch me?
Well, person that has so much
Who let this nigga hands on me? Unhands me, black.
Yeah. For a person that has so much to say about Vince McMahon, and I'm not capping for Vince at all. It's giving a lot of what you do is giving Vince McMahon.
There was one
like we talk about Vince as if he's like the he is common. But the girls stay pulling from the Vince McMahon playbook of wrestling.
Facts.
And for the people that don't want to be sports entertained, it's always giving sports entertainment.
Well, he said that he would.
A job, okay?
He said he was
lovely. It don't matter.
He said in the past that he wouldn't be involved in angles like this, so it was interesting to see a Dynamite end like this.
Because he needed to fill up that other side of the arena.
I am Chris Statlander. That's who I am.
That other side of the arena. That's what he needed to fill that out. You know how hard it is to watch Edge? Edge does his interest to one side. You know how weird that is? Have y'all watched that? When Edge come out, he was like, on that side, he be like...
Hearted.
Hey, yo, Mimi. What the... Yo!
Do me a favor.
What are we doing tonight?
Block her.
That's twice.
Get her out.
It's been a week. It's been a week.
Because these niggas is on some bullshit.
It's been a week.
Because I didn't see all of that. All I saw was with him on the floor. Where he just went, and
Salt,
then
pepper, and Spinderella.
But all of this extra
You Spinderella.
Just so we're clear, they pieced it up. He got stabbed in the stomach. He got the Meltzer driver, and then his daddy came out and was like, "What?"
Just like
wait. Cal. That's what they calling that now, a Meltzer driver.
No, well, it was
That
called
looked
it was called the Meltzer driver. I think it's technically now the TK driver.
It looked like a tag team tombstone, is what it looked like.
That's essentially what it is. It's literally, I got a tombstone.
Having a hell of a time.
Just niggas in Vegas just paid $3,500 for that experience.
All right. It's like you was having a hell of a time. Because look, put it back up.
I just wanted to figure out what's going on.
Put it back
Hold
up.
on, look, because look at his hands on his back.
What are you talking?
Look at his hands on his back. That means he's
shin,
enjoying it.
His pasty shin. Look at all of that.
He's enjoying it. It's crazy.
Yo, his hokas are in the air.
Not the hokas.
Well, no. Now, if his toes were pointed, then that would tell you that.
Okay.
On that note,
It's got to get that point. It's got to get that curl.
I'm gonna say this. I had a bingo card for what was going to happen tonight, and I did not. I nowhere on my bingo card was Lovely getting on the podcast so we could talk wrestling and have that type of that. I was not expecting that to happen tonight. So
that's what Terry wanted.
That's community.
That's gonna make me cry.
I'm sorry. I'm shut up.
That's really why I came on here. Y'all know how I am with fam, and I call fam my father, and Mimi's my big sister.
Fact.
Tré was my brother, and I'll go back and forth commentary and Tré to spit on how pissed off I am at him at the moment. But he gave me my confidence back to want to do this again, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. Because I feel like my confidence left again. I feel like I'm back at square one. But I know for a fact that he wants me to come back and do what I know that I'm good at. I don't really have the passion for it just yet. Like right now, my eyes swollen. I've been crying. Just to shut up. Shut the hell up.
It's preemptive. It's just preemptive. Just gotta let them know.
I can't be a bitch too much because I get mad. But for my brother, no matter what I've gone through in this space, no matter what I've experienced, and y'all have been there and seen it all, especially me and fam. For him, we gonna come back. Okay. True is something that me and Tré started, and it was kind of just between me and him. It was True, and it was Tré Blue. And what it was he and I looking at independent wrestlers that needed to be seen and deserved to be seen and needed that character development and that push. And True stood for the re-up. And we wanted people that lost their passion to get it back. And we had a group of people that we wanted to work with together. And oddly enough, every single person on that list was at the first Ashe show. They were all booked.
Wow.
Darius Lockhart was on that show because it's his promotion, duh. But he didn't know anything about True. And when me and Terry saw that card, when Darius told me the card, I said, that let me know that everything that he and I was working on, we was on to something.
Word.
We knew what we were doing. We had the same goal. Anybody who knows me outside of the craziness on Twitter, just talking shit, we had the same goal. We wanted our niggas to eat.
Word.
And the nigga that fed me ain't here. So Lovely's lost right now, but I won't stay lost. But I thank y'all for, ever since I met y'all have always been right there for me. Y'all have always been solid. Even when I didn't want to hear it, Cal. Even when I didn't want to hear it, Mimi. Fam, I almost called you by your government, nigga.
Yeah, you tripping.
Even when I didn't want to hear it.
It would be the first time.
Y'all kept me encouraged. Y'all kept me motivated. And y'all with Terry helped Lovely find herself again in a very dark space. And I will always be indebted to y'all. I don't give a damn what happened. I'm going to always ride for y'all niggas. Because y'all mean that much to me. And Saturday, just to reiterate, we are going to I look like a bitch.
You good.
We are going to do the balloon release independently. No matter where you are, it's going to be a virtual thing. Jay is the one who told me the news, and I wanted to make sure I included everybody who was tight with Terry in anything that we do. So I got everybody's like, this is what we're going to do. Y'all good, and y'all cool, no problem. No matter where you are, 420, very special time for Terry. Get you a Carolina blue balloon. Cut the string off if you're worried about the birds. And we just want to have a moment for all of us to be in solidarity and just let that join up so he can see us and he can feel us and he knows that his life made an impact. Most people's death make the impact, but when he lived, that was the impact. And I'm thankful that I knew him. I'm thankful that he knew I loved him to death, and I'm thankful that he loved me in return. Because when you have a solid nigga like that by your side, you get through a lot of shit. So, fuck y'all.
Hey.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all to everybody who donated. Thank you so much. We are working on figuring out how to place it. I'm talking to his sister. I'm, of course, giving the family the time to do what they need. I'm still working 1 second. To do what they need to do for themselves and protecting Jordan. That's the first mission. Make sure he's protected.
Yep.
Make sure he's protected. Once we get everything figured out, we'll let everybody know. But thank y'all so fucking much. For anybody who already sent money, thank y'all for real.
Yeah, salute for real. For real. Thank you for coming through.
I
talked to Fam earlier because we was having this conversation. You want people to come through. I imagine people want to have a conversation, and I had a feeling that Lovely was. I was surprised that you dropped the tweet because you know what I'm saying. Like when I heard the tweet early, it was what I knew it was. But I appreciate you for coming through. Especially you working.
Fuck this job. Yeah.
Fuck that job.
That's what I be saying every day, but I be in there.
I'm a clock in, but fuck them niggas.
100%.
But I appreciate y'all. Lovely gonna come back, and the LOV may be LUV. So
that's what it should be.
I respect it. Love it.
Bye, blacks.
Thank you. Sheesh. Well, shit.
You muted.
Oh, I was saying blacks, no mild.
No, black and mild.
Blacks.
Ain't nothing mild about nobody on the screen.
Blacks, no mild.
Have you ever met? My personality is very mild.
Then you told a lie.
Biggest lie. What are you talking about? What I mean? I'm chilling. I'm calm. I'm cool.
Well,
I'm
you're
off the
definitely
way.
calm and chilling, just like your football team.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
I'm gonna check where the draft is at right now, and then I think we may need to. We need to get at.
I'm just saying, y'all got 2. We got 5. You're not allowed to call. You can't talk.
Well, you should have 5.
Me and varsity. This is what I'm saying, freshman. You can't talk to seniors yet.
You have 5. We have 2 already.
Yeah, that's cute, but juniors can't talk to freshmen.
They do, but
we do have to take care of our elders.
We see that all.
We do have to take care of our elders.
We've seen it all the time.
Absolutely.
We doing Black Rasslins of the Week?
I thought you was gonna say the Blafties. Jackson go in two picks.
I don't think there's a
2 picks.
My Black Rasslin is Trey, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say I imagine
that's unanimous.
Yeah, no, there's no conversation about. I don't care. I told y'all niggas, man, I don't care about anybody who does arm drags or body slams. You know what I'm saying?
Clear. Making sure. I was surprised we even had a Tony Khan conversation.
Can we listen? Hey.
We need to uplift the
the sister won the championship. Shout out to her. a brother won a championship.
Where?
Excuse me.
Who stand them? Stand
NXT.
them did.
NXT. Shout out to them.
Shout out to the good brother.
Trick Willie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There was there's some injuries.
Yeah.
No, I'm giving the rest of hold on. It was some injuries, so it was a battle royal, and then somebody else won the championship.
That's actually all happened, yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. You know what I'm saying? And then another nigga was on there, and you know what I mean. They said it was the best match in North American history. I don't know, but it was great, right?
Yeah,
what else happened?
There was a ponytail.
Oh yeah.
There was a ponytail. It got snatched off, and she meant it.
That's
right.
right.
She owned it.
She owned it. And
100%.
she owned it.
Can I just say I don't do seafood, but Miss Parker.
This is not the first time.
Miss Parker.
No.
Hey, Miss Parker.
Hey, shut up.
Yeah, for real. These are all facts. Right
shut up. Let him.
These are all facts right now.
I'm gonna tell you something. I don't do seafood. Y'all already know my tea.
This is the first time he said this.
But baby, Miss Parker,
Miss Parker
thicker than a motherfucker. Miss Parker. I'm just saying, if I'm going to the seafood restaurant,
you ordering a Miss Parker.
Chesapeake Bay Seafood House.
Chesapeake Parker.
That's not surgical thick. That's homegrown. That is Miss motherfucking Parker, bitch. I'm here for her, and I feel her hips. Not only, and you know,
you tried to.
You know that's
you trying to.
that's a good time. It's a good time by how she moving around in her passion. Ain't nothing like a passionate woman. Miss Parker, that's a good time. That is a good time. Miss Parker. Okay.
Hey, yo,
I'll be at Dapper Damitis, Miss Parker. I got a little bit of change, Miss Parker, if you need insurance.
Not you giving it all away.
I got a little bit of change, Miss Parker. I don't need one night. I don't need the whole night. I just need a couple hours.
Ain't no more.
Couple hours.
Also, ain't no more non-competes.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, this nigga wasn't finished with the wrestling portion, and you went to Tinder.
Yeah, no.
You went to Tinder. It's funny.
Yeah, nigga said he
was talking about wrestling though. He was talking about wrestling.
Yeah, no. He was definitely talking about
wrestling.
Set up a match, and they were definitely trying.
Aquaman had ass. I'm sorry.
Hey yo, Aquaman DDM.
Yeah, it's given. Let me put on my swimsuit because I'm inexperienced. I don't swim often, bitch.
Hey yo, y'all ever seen that episode of Living Color? Damon Wayne got hit with the brick and he changed the light.
Miss Parker, Miss
DDM right here. He said,
"What y'all niggas
I'm ready.
DDM said, "I'm ready to explore."
It's giving deep dive. Put on the goggles.
You ready to put on your backpack?
Goodbye, y'all. We appreciate y'all coming through. I don't know what's going on up here.
Wait.
This is a Miss Parker stand account.
Cuz that was the Super Bowl episode, wasn't it, guys?
Yes, it was. And they came on there and was like, yeah, son, you know what I mean? So welcome in on film. You know what I mean? I watched the movie. You seen the woman. She had the means. She had the that's gonna be DDM next episode. He's like, yeah, I was look out with the Jada Parker dress.
She had the means. I'm dead.
Different, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? What's good though? Nigga, you know what I mean? Parker,
yeah. And then when the ponytail started coming off,
she
took it off, and she owned it. I was like, oh, that was sexy. Like it was at that time that I had to calm myself down. Yeah. And I had not experienced that in a while. And I was like, oh, the mechanics still work for the other side of the fence. It's just that I don't like hopping fences very often. But I did.
That's gonna be it.
Nigga, did we just like transition to the Blafties?
No. Yeah, kind of. The only other pro wrestling thing I think we need to know is because next week will probably be an interesting conversation because at that point, two nights of a draft. It'll be totally different rosters by the next time we have the pod. So
the drafties.
The drafties.
That's cute. I like
Are we giving? Are people shouting out their ass? What we doing now?
Hey, y'all know where we are.
Say less.
You see it on the screen.
Rest in peace,
man.
Brother Trady, King TRÉ.
Yes, sir.
You already.
This is all for you because you
man.
did it for us, and we'll continue to do it for you. Pay it forward.
100%, man. I love wrestling.
Now people fantasy booking a BRP 50 already in the comments.
Here, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a bit. Peace to TRÉD. We love you, my brother.
Yeah,
New
man.
Jack, we love you as well. As always, can you please take us out?
Like me or not, I didn't come